Today we are reviewing The Sims 4 living room refinery, something along those lines, okay? I forgot the name. There's too many kits right now. Refined living room, very specific name already. Do we have a new wallpaper? Yes, we do. This is a wooden wallpaper here. Well, that's an interesting one. It looks like they've got a couple two-toned ones. So I'm assuming I genuinely haven't even looked at like the leaked screenshots or anything for this kit. Like you guys know, usually I do these kinds of like sneak peek leak videos. I couldn't even be bothered because there's so many kits now. I just thought, screw it. I'm just gonna see it when it comes out. I believe in The Sims 4, is it Eco Lifestyle? We got this one, and now this one I guess is quite different. So we'll have a look at what we got. We've got an armchair here. We've got a desk chair here, a 3-piece sofa, a 2-piece sofa, an oak carved sideboard, an end table, another, is that a table or a bench? I think that's a table. Let me put this flower on it. Yes, it is a table. Got a brand new pedestal pillar, a brand new picture for your wall. Should we look at all the different swatches? They're quite nice actually, aren't they? I like those. Then we've got, is this like a fancy salt shaker? I don't know. Wood things. An abacus. Is that what it's called? The calculator. A little bowl thing. Very simple. Then we got even more clutter. This is a Jenga giraffe, it seems. I don't know what else to call it. A Jenga giraffe with 2 heads. We got, oh gosh, we got a lot of clutter with this one. I think this is a really interesting one because most kits don't come with that much. Oh god, there's more. Most kits don't come with this much clutter. We've also got a brand new rug here. This is like a wavy rattan one, and you can see it's slightly curved at the sides to make it look natural and lived in, but not too much that it's annoying. Kind of looks like the rug from the little Simsy kit, and they brought those both out at the same time. And then we've got another picture for the wall. This is very like, I'm not quite sure. It's kind of giving like Stone Age, like I'm a caveman. I'm just like getting all these rocks and sculpting them into things. I don't know how else to word it, to be honest. Then we've got another lamp. There is a lot of clutter to go on like desks and things, isn't there? Then we've got one of these lamps. We do we have quite a few of these? I can't remember. You've got, oh my god, more clutter that can go on shelves and things. This is too much. These are like different, I don't know where you would use these books, but we've got them. I've got more clutter to go on top of like these things, okay? And then we've got this thing here, which is a brand new bookshelf that comes with it. So I guess you could put some stuff in here, though not everything. This bottom right hand one, nothing's going in there, I'm afraid. They don't want you putting anything in there. Oh, I can fit this specific thing in, but not everything else. I feel like the way EA handles clutter objects, I think they're glitched, because every single clutter object, like object that's clutterable, you can't always put stuff in there. It's just kind of like some things do, some things don't. There's no reason why. I will give my honest review of it, but first I want to look at this. Oh, I thought there would be a starred room. I thought every single kit needs to come with a starred room. I'm mistaken. Well, I have to build my own room, but first I want to say this one is a creator kit. Now these are different to regular kits because these are made by the creators, the CC creators, but it's put officially in the game. It's different to the recent Little Simsy kit, for example, because EA made that. She just inspired it and kind of like co-directed it. Whereas with this one, this is solely stuff made by the CC creator. So EA didn't make any of this. And I just want to express, when you are buying creator kits, you are not supporting your small local CC creator. You are supporting a big billion-dollar entity. You are not doing any moral good to any CC creator. So don't feel forced to get these kits as some kind of, oh, I'm supporting a small business. Like, you're not. This is EA selling this kit. EA makes the profits. So I need to make that very clear. Maybe they get a commission. That's lovely. But I highly doubt the commission is any more than like 10%, which is not that much considering that they've made the entire thing. And that's just an assumption, 10%. I don't know. But this is EA, so I'm just assuming it's under that, which in my opinion is unacceptable. Assuming it is. You're not supporting any local creator. We did have the last creator kit was also like a living room kit. So it's not that different in terms of like aesthetics. I will be honest, with the creator kits, I guess because it's CC, like I don't really have any complaints because I think this stuff looks nice. But the difference between a CC creator and EA, of course, is that a CC CC creator in reality would have full reign to do as much or as little as they wanted to and put it in their little kit. But with EA, they obviously have to abide by EA's restrictions. And as a result, we haven't really got enough for a full room, in my personal opinion. Like, I really like all this clutter. This is the thing, even though CC creators are so talented, like this stuff is amazing. I just feel like because of EA's restrictions, you can't have more than this many objects. It's like, well, you know, we've got all this lovely clutter, which we rarely ever get. With Sims 4 kits, it's either you get clutter or objects and never both. This one, I think, tried to do both, which is great. But as a result, we've got a lot less stuff, and it's not the creator's fault. It's EA's fault for literally just like not giving us enough stuff to be able to use in a kit, which I think is so bizarre. Like if EA said to the kit creator, like, you can create 2 or 3 more things, smaller low poly things, that's fine. But I just feel like that would have gone a long way. But obviously they can't, so it's very limited. For the sake of fairness, I'm only going to use the base game with this kit to see what I can do. Thinking something like this might work quite well with a platform. Though if I do a platform, I can't upload the room on the gallery because it didn't come with a pre-made room. I feel like it's only fair that I need to make one to upload. So I'm thinking we do like not a main living room, but we do like an officey kind of living room space. It does annoy me a little bit that the wood things, it's not like totally symmetrical and there's not really anything you could do about it. Do you know what I mean? Like the vertical lines. Okay, I'm getting too caught up in the minor details that don't matter. All of the kit items definitely here, guys, because like I wonder if that glitch is still there, because shouldn't have this come with the desk if we got a desk chair? Do you know what I mean? This kit came with like this desk chair, so I don't know, I'm confused, to be honest. It's one of those just like annoying things where it's like, I'll be honest, I don't think I like the kit, and if the creator's watching, it's not to do with the way it looks, it's more so just to do with the restrictions on this, which I think has made it maybe quite difficult to be able to actually like use objects and stuff in it, because I just feel like I don't have enough. And also there seems to be an issue with putting the clutter objects inside the things, like it won't go in. So it's like, you know, what can I do? What can I literally do? I feel like you shouldn't have to use move objects on just to put like a little clutter object in there. Do you know what I mean? It's just kind of annoying. This isn't honestly an issue with a lot of recent Sims 4 and older stuff. The clutter objects never fit in the slots for some reason. So I'm just assuming this is like a coffee table. I'll be honest, I've got no idea what to do with this little like pedestal thing. I wouldn't know what to put on there. Would I put this bust? Well, it's not a bust. It's like, you know, a quarter of a person's face. Close enough though. Unless we like, maybe we could use a wooden swatch and pretend it's like, I don't know. Could we pretend it's like a pillar? We can pretend it's a pillar like this. Or is that demented? We'll leave that for now and just not touch it. I'm really liking these pictures though that you can pop on the wall. I like it when the paintings come with kind of like just a set of 3 in the exact same style so that you can really easily customize them. See, that looks pretty, doesn't it? Though I have a feeling maybe the base game desks are not gonna be a vibe. I guess this, wait. Oh, that's an armchair, not a desk chair. My bad. Okay, well, that's why it doesn't come with a desk. Okay, well, maybe we could pop this by the thing here so it's like a reading nook or something, and then we'll have to shift the sofa and everything over here. Quite like the orange. All of them need to be orange. I'm not sure. Maybe we could do other like more muted colors. That's quite fun, isn't it? I like that. So I'm just trying to go for like a modern kind of, I'm not really sure, making it up as I go along kind of look with this. I kind of just want to break the space up here a little bit. Don't know if we could do, you know, like the two carpets, although is that not it? We could reuse the rug from this pack twice, but just sized down so it looks different. So I think this is like a pretty little foundation of a pre-made room. I'm trying to think like what kind of restrictions would EA put in one of their pre-made rooms, but I don't think they do put restrictions in their pre-made rooms. It just happens to be that normally they do a shit job. So I'm kind of like, I don't really know where we're going, but I'm turning it into some kind of like artist studio kind of room because it's very wooden and dark. So I feel like something like that may suit it quite well. Trying to find some clutter to put on this shelf. Impossible task, by the way. Looks like we have to go for the base game Apple picture that I use on all my shelves because nothing else fits on them. Like genuinely, when it comes to clutter decluttering these kinds of shelves, I just put on like whatever fits on them because you can't be picky because barely anything can go on them. Usually with the pre-made EA rooms, they out like windows and doors, but I'm thinking like, do we really need a window here? Because like if you were using something like this in a proper build, you would have to like delete the window anyway to make it match your house. That's why I'm not sure. But without getting too caught up in it, okay, I've made this little space here, which is just like, I don't really know what to call it. I've got, when was this base game object in here? This is apparently a base game bush. I'm getting distracted, I'm sorry. So I guess you could make like a cozy, I don't know, a refined living room, apparently. So I think this kit's pretty. You definitely cannot use it by itself. Absolutely not. You will need to combine this with others. And I think it's one of those cases. I have the exact same thing about the last creator kits, which was that like, however pretty they are, because of a lot of EA's restrictions, it's like you can't always do that much with it because they're restricted. Like it's so limited with the exact number of pack assets that you're allowed to use in these kinds of spaces that you just end up with having not really that much stuff that's usable, and it's just kind of annoying because you definitely need some other kits or packs in order to make a full vibe. I mean, I've done this with just this pack in the base game, so I mean you can do it for certain. You definitely can make a pretty space. I like the kit actually. I probably use the sofa a lot because it's nice sofa, isn't it? And I really like the rug actually. I think it's better than the little Simsy woven rug that came out. Sorry little Simsy if you're watching, but I prefer this one. Not in a bitchy way, I just like the way it looks more. I just feel like it's held back by, you know, the EA restrictions. Refined living room. So that's on there if you want it, because we didn't get a pre-made EA one. I'm indecisive because I like it, but I don't think it's worth it because once you've put all of the clutter in the bookshelf where it's supposed to go, you do need move objects on, by the way, to get it all in there because it won't go in there naturally. You don't really have that much. This is one of those cases where it's like, I think this is good for console players, but if you have access to proper CC packs, you literally won't need this because you can just get like a normal CC set which has a similar vibe. Do you know what I mean? Do you want some inspo? 6am CC has some nice ones. Like this is called a mini laundry room thing, but it comes with like living room stuff and some clutter. You also even have this one. What's this called? A modern classic living room. Well, that would make sense. It's obviously not the exact same vibe, but what I'm getting at is you can get like a CC pack for free, which is like similar. This is just me spending 5 seconds Googling. If you spent longer, you'd find something very similar, but I definitely think it's not worth the price, not based on the way it looks, because I think everything's pretty. It's more so just EA's restrictions, which I don't really know why these restrictions exist, sorry, because it's not like they care about your SSD space because we've got over 90 packs now. We're coming on to 100 packs for The Sims 4. Clearly they don't care less about how much space you have left on your system. So it can't be a storage thing. And this is being made by a CC creator. So I'm just assuming that it's just stinginess for the sake of stinginess. That's the only thing I can assume. It's not like why does shrinkflation exist in The Sims 4? Like it's not a physical product. We don't need shrinkflation. Is it extremely pretty? Would I use it in my game if it was custom content? Yes. Would I recommend buying it? Probably not, no. If you enjoyed this kit review, I will soon be uploading my review of the business chic kit, whatever that's called. So make sure you watch that one next. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.